people. Hold on, what the hell? What's going on there? There you go. Sorry about that. Yes, people. Gio, you there, bro?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh my days. That show went on about an hour later, bro. I was supposed to have Zero on this one as well, but he's
Bro is gone.
Yeah, let me refresh because I'm lagging. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, bro. What's good, guys? Of course, I'm gonna be taking over of Touchline Facts. Everybody, no, just kidding.
Yeah, bro. Things, you know. Hit the subscribe button, people. For the raid. I think he raided. I don't
Big up,
know.
Carnage.
Yeah, pretty sure he raided. So big up to Will for the raid. Today we're going to be discussing a few things. When I say also the Madrid game, Liverpool champions. You know what I'm saying? So they seem to think they're the biggest club in England now, which is hilarious. Shout out to Touchline Lies. That's big up to Hanno. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Carnage raid. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, Touchline, what's up? Big up to everyone, man. Big up to everyone. Hope everyone's all blessed. Big up to Gio for coming on. We were supposed to have Zir, but he's a fraud, and he said that something come up, and obviously he dipped. Yeah, we was just talking about two big juicy men on my screen. This is crazy. Hit the subscribe button, by the way, because I'm on road to 1,000 subs. So I'm trying to get there ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I just hit 500. We've got 30 people inside. So if we get, everyone new to subscribe, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many new people are in here, but you know what I mean? Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to Gio as well. Juve Cornercast. And how are you, bro?
Been good, man. Finally, we've doing a show together, man, and can't wait to talk about, of course, Barcelona, of course, Real Madrid, what happened, especially in the Copa del Rey, and of course, Liverpool as Premier League champions. Definitely going to give my insight on it, and of course, guys, it's gonna be a nice show. So for sure, big up everybody in the chat once again, and big up Touchline.
Yeah. Might as well just start with Liverpool, innit? Because I want to clip them. Because Hassam, or the Undone Hassam, should I say, said that Fergie's legacy's been undone, or all his hard work's been undone. They're now the biggest club in England after they've been telling us they're Scouse, not English, for fucking however many years, which is hilarious. And yeah, they a bit like how Barca say they're Catalonian, not Spanish. That's what they try and do. And now they're the biggest club in England after they won the league. And yeah, they're saying Fergie's legacy's undone because they equaled our record of league titles when they were on 13. He's on 13 and they're on 2, which is hilarious. And when he first joined Man United, we were on 7 and they were on 8. They were on 16 and he was on 7. Do you know what I'm saying? So therefore, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is. I mean, can't believe we lost the CDR. Yeah, big up, man. But what do you think of it, anyways? What do you think? Do you think are Liverpool the biggest club in England? Do you reckon? I want to ask you that because you're a Juventus fan, so I imagine you value league titles the most because Juventus have won the most league titles, like by far.
Well, it depends. I would say this is a tough. I would say in terms of who's really the best in England, guys. I mean, Liverpool, you could reckon, have 6 Champions Leagues, right? 20 league titles, as long as with Man United. But who has had the more dominance in England? That's Man United in terms of recent years. But Liverpool, like what they won their last Premier League this season, right? And of course, I think it was 2020 season, the COVID season.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah.
So, like, they only won 2 Premier Leagues. But if you go back in terms of the history, where I would say Man United were, of course, like winning like a lot. Like they won a lot, especially with Alex Ferguson. So, I'm leaning at the moment towards Liverpool because of what they're doing now. Man United, I would say.
Can I just say on that? Man United are still more relevant now than any other team in England. We're still the most spoken about team in England.
Yeah, of course. No, I 100%. I think in terms of the revenue and also, like in terms of that, I think Man United is always going to be in the talks all the time. And even of course, even in different competitions, like the Europa League, if you guys can even get to the final, right? Qualify or even for Champions League. You guys are still in the discussion to even qualify in terms of the Europa League. I'm not saying of the league, because the league you guys are doing absolutely terrible. But it's like, you qualify for Europa last season by just winning the FA Cup. And then all of a sudden now you might just squeeze your way to, get into the UCS. So that's definitely to be talked about for sure. But yeah, man, for me, I think at the moment I'm leaning towards Liverpool. but Man United has always been a great team. They've been a great team for in the past, but as of recent years, they just haven't been up to where they should be, and that's the biggest thing for me.
Bro, this is bro. No one talks about United, bro. We're on the Sky Sports. Liverpool won the league the other day, and Sky Sports on a whole segment about Man United, talking about Man United on the overlap every week. They talk about Man United. They don't talk about Man United being 14th. Well, sometimes they do. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of, they'll always bring up questions about Man United on the overlap. That Man City fan, yeah, the one with the big mouth, yeah, is always talking about Man United. They're always talking about Man United, bro. That's a lie, bro. And in the papers, they're always talking about Man United. We sell, United sells. What do you think of this one? This is a Man United and Real Madrid fan, and he says Liverpool because of Europe. But I imagine you don't agree with that because AC Milan.
Yeah, well, I don't agree with that because listen, I think that Liverpool. You could say the same thing with AC Milan, right? I mean, AC Milan have had dominance in Europe for quite some time, right? You go back to where Juventus, but Juventus has been, we have the most league titles in Italy, and I reckon in terms of dominance, Juventus is always going to be up there. In terms of, Gary Neville even said, nah, yeah, no. Yeah, no, I mean, no, but for sure, I think that in terms of the dominance, I say that whoever wins consistently is the better team, I reckon. Not just by winning so many league titles, because we could say that in terms of Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid are the best team in the world, right?
Yeah, but they've also won the most league titles by country.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The consistency is key. You know what I mean?
Yeah, can I say in this quote, Gary Neville did not say this, by the way. He said they're more successful, and he said as of right now. He never said that they took bits of what he said and tried to make out he said something he didn't say. He would never say Liverpool will be a club than Man United. I didn't think he would say that anyways. But this is true as well. Yeah. As much as I banter Arsenal, they are a bigger club than Chelsea and Man City. They always will be for at least for a good 30, 40 more years, because when Arsenal lose, yeah, everyone's watching Arsenal versus PSG tomorrow. Everyone.
Oh yeah.
Chelsea, Spurs, United, City, Liverpool, all of them. Yeah, if Man City play, it's only Man United fans that are going to care. Maybe Man City.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans are going to care. Arsenal fans won't care, and Spurs fans won't care. But if Arsenal play, that's why Arsenal are a bigger club than them, because really, truly, everyone cares about watching Arsenal play, wanting them to lose. Hilarious with the meltdown. That's why AFTV and the United Stand are the two biggest fan channels on this platform, because everyone cares about when they lose, when there's a meltdown, when Man United are playing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, exactly.
You get the most recognition.
Amorim's got every interview every week. Do you know what I'm saying? We all the big
but it's not just that, but it's just like also with the recognition of the club. That's also very important. This is why I also say that Juventus is the best team in Italy, because we have that recognition. You could argue that AC Milan has better, right? But listen, at the moment, Juventus has the biggest fan base in Italy and in the world. We have the biggest fan base in terms of that. That's what I'm saying. This is why I've been saying that Juventus is a bigger team than AC Milan. We're getting players like Ronaldo come to our team as well, which is a whole nother segment. But that's also another thing. That's why people also still follow Man United as well. You guys got Ronaldo not once, but twice again. From Juve too.
And we broke all the records. The most shirts.
Broke all the records.
Yeah. Messi. That's
what I'm saying.
CR7. If you're asking who's better, it's Leo Messi. If you're asking who I prefer, it's Leo Messi. To be honest with you, I can't lie. Messi is the better. I know I'm a Man United fan, so people are going to go, how can you say that Messi's better, bro? Let's not do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could all say that. I imagine you think the same.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me,
you're a Juve fan, so.
Listen, I've got, my team has gotten dogged on by both, but
this is facts, by the way.
Yeah, this is facts from Catalan. Yeah,
this is facts, by the way. This is facts.
This is facts.
Liverpool can win all the league titles they want. They will never get their childhoods back. Like Sam's never get. He can sit there and do all the videos he wants about celebrating 20 times. You can win over 5 league titles. You can't get your childhood back. Do you know what I'm saying? I could make up for the league titles if they end up winning it, but they can never get back their childhood. So they can never get it back.
Yeah,
my childhood was calm. I saw Man United win the league titles. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't see Liverpool grow up and destroy a team. In fact, I saw Man City and Chelsea do it, and I didn't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? In fact, I was more happy Man City winning it because Liverpool weren't winning it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and Leicester won it in my childhood. Whereas in your childhood, Man United were winning it every year. And if it weren't Man United, it was Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? We were pissing the
Yeah.
league every year, winning the Champions League. Do you know what I'm saying? Being the best team in the world.
Yeah, exactly. But in my opinion, I think in terms of history, Man United is always, I think, the best team in England. Liverpool
It's actually Bilbao, by the way.
Liverpool would be second.
Yeah, Bilbao is the second most Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
24 is crazy. I didn't even know that. Most perfect footballer ever, CR7. See, I disagree, bro. I disagree.
No, I mean, CR7, listen, he's
most
up there.
Perfect
He's up there.
athletic-wise, he's quick.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's good in the air. Do you know what I'm saying? He strikes a ball very well. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of a footballer, Messi, Neymar, these are the perfect footballers. Do you know what I'm saying? Paul Pogba's up there as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Paul Pogba's
I think that, you could tell by Messi's and overall player, it's Messi, man. In my opinion, overall player would be Messi. Ronaldo, in terms of course, an athlete, he's the best at it. I mean, like look at his mentality, man. This guy it's unbelievable. But I would say in terms of the positions as well, this is why it's so hard to compare Ronaldo and Messi, because they play two completely different positions. That's one. One of them is like more of an executioner. One is more of an executioner, touchline. One is more of an executioner, and that's Ronaldo.
One's more of a total footballer.
Well, the other one is more of a creative, terms of making the plays happen, coming back, and also scoring as well. He's a goal scorer too. You could say that too.
Forget that. Messi can do everything. Messi scores 90 goals in a year. He gets the most assists. He gets the most everything, bro. He creates his goals as well. Like Messi.
But you could say, but in terms of consistency, Ronaldo has done it longer though.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. That's a lie. I don't know how. I don't know how many how much of this is true, but I will say, I think Messi pre-assisted 52% of his goals, because like he was done the pass to Jordi Alba, then it's back to him, bang. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how good he was, bro. Just saying. Okay, Messi can Messi do bicycle kick? But right. This guy's funny though. He's funny.
Yeah.
Messi's not got. He actually did score a bicycle kick for PSG, but it was a shit one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like and sub people. Big up to Carnage. Make sure you subscribe, man. Come on. I think are we 1 off 520? Yeah, we're 1 off 520, man. Come on, get me to 520. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. So big up to everyone. The debate is long gone. Messi's the greatest ever. I think Messi is just.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, as an overall complete footballer, yeah,
it's not even close, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Messi's so clearly the best footballer. Clearly the best footballer.
I would put Ronaldo, in my opinion, second.
I still remember the World Cup, man. I'll never forget that. He was unreal. He was so good. That Mexico goal, I screamed when it went in, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that game, Mexico were defending for their lives. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Mexico were defending for their lives. Yeah, there was no hope. They weren't breaking them down. And he gets the ball when he has about 2 seconds to shoot, and he's outside the box and bangs it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then against Ochoa, by the way, who was apparently the World Cup, the World Cup goalie and stuff like that. Yeah, both are definitely in the conversation. I just think Messi's level above everyone. Like, I think if you look at talent-wise, you look at what he's done, you look at his his achievements, and you look at his everything, just everything into one: longevity, goal scoring, assists, everything, big moments, clutch games, everything, man. He's cooked every team. Do you know what I'm saying? He's literally the only player I've ever seen own Real Madrid. No one else has owned Real Madrid like him. Do you know what I'm saying? He scored like 20 plus goals against them. You know what I'm saying? He's literally the reason why Barca dominated. Yeah, I'm saying. So World Cup with 5 pens, with 4 pens actually, but yeah. Ronaldo's the greatest goal scorer of all time. Messi's the best footballer. Yeah, that's perfect, bro. I think that's perfect. Yeah, I would say CR7's the best goal scorer of all time. Messi is the best footballer of all time. But yeah, big up, man. So what you weren't saying that Man United, you still think Man United are bigger than Liverpool or not?
Yeah. Like I said, I think I still would think it, because listen, everybody's, like you said, everybody's talking about Man United. No, like, in my opinion, I could care less if Liverpool win the Premier League. You know what I mean? Like, no one cares that Liverpool won the Premier League. No one really cared. Everybody's talking about Arsenal, which is crazy to me. Mm-hmm. So, in my opinion, I'm still leaning towards Man United as the best team in England until otherwise. Until I see that more dominance from Liverpool, which we haven't really seen. You could talk about trophies all you want, but I'm talking about dominance. I'm talking about consistently. You know, if you could do that, then okay. You know what I mean? That would be way. Liverpool does have more YouTube subscribers than Man United, 11 or 10.
Yeah, that's because Man United don't post content.
Come on.
Liverpool do.
Yeah.
But in everything else, Man United clips them, bro. Like just everything, Man United. I think globally, you're just a bigger club. I think Man United have the streets. Where's the comment that the guy put up? Yeah. Hold on. It was always Arsenal, Man United. Exactly. It was always Arsenal, Man United, and the Tin Pot Club started chatting shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And I always cook the Tin Pot Club fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Man City, yeah. I mean, they couldn't fill out their Wembley away, so Wembley semi-final. If Messi is the GOAT, then why every big football star call Ronaldo as their idol? That isn't true, though. That isn't true.
Well, I would say in terms of popularity, I feel like that Ronaldo, he wipes the floor.
No, but even then, that isn't true though, because Bellingham said Messi's better. Foden said Messi's better. Who else? Pedri said Messi's better.
There's a lot of players.
Do you know what I'm saying? So we can.
Yeah.
It's only like Mbappe and Vinicius, all the Madridsters. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it? Neymar is the guy for most people. Yeah, Neymar is going to be the guy for like Doué, Yamal as well. So yeah. But
pick up Jonas,
Neymar's like Ronaldinho of this generation, isn't it? So yeah. Ask an American dude, does he call it? Oh yeah, do you call it soccer or football?
No, football, bro.
Did you see who was arguing in Carnegie's chat?
Yeah, no. When I was saying that, listen, I wanted to stay out of it because I am an American guy.
Well, they were trying to cook. Bro, listen,
it's football. Bro.
Americans need to stop. It makes sense. Americans need to stop trying to cook English people for their food as well. Yeah, and apparently, how are Americans funnier than English people? No, they're not. They're nowhere near funnier than English people. What we do?
No, I don't know about that. I disagree on that touchline. I disagree on
British people, English, Scottish, Welsh, and Irish. Oh my days! No chance they're funnier than Americans are funnier than them. Doué is way better than Yamal. I disagree. Doué's a baller
though. Doué's definitely a baller. Yeah, I disagree with that. He's not better.
Pep also said Messi's better. You know, I mean, Mourinho said Messi's better. Fucking Simeone said Messi's better. Ancelotti's probably said Messi's better. Do you know what I'm
Guardiola
saying?
said that. Even Guardiola too.
They've all said it. Do you know what I mean? We're on 520 though. Big up. America have culture in it, but they just I don't know where they think like they try and cook English food. They try and cook British food. It's like, bro, just because we don't have pancakes for breakfast does not mean we don't have good food. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they have battered chicken and stuff like that. I've had American bacon and it's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, I had American bacon. It's horrible, man. All divided by their 50 states.
Wow, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy, man. Big up, man. Did you watch the Madrid game?
I did, man. Crazy game against Barcelona, but I expected them to lose. Real Madrid is not the same Real Madrid, and I've been saying this for a long time, since the beginning of the season. Real Madrid, the way that they've been playing, especially with those four guys, those big superstars up top, it's just mind-blowing because everybody thought in last summer that Real Madrid was going to win another Champions League, which you could reckon that because look at 15 UCLs, they've been consistent. They won the Champions League last season, but I feel like that this season with Mbappe coming in, there's just too many egos. There's too many egos in the team. In order for Real Madrid, and not just that, but also losing Toni Kroos. Big up to Adam for mentioning that as well. I was actually going to mention about Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos was their anchor in the Real Madrid squad, and that's really honestly, and then also their the ideas, and not just that, but
them players get respect when they retire, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, respect when they retire. Toni Kroos is one of the best midfielders of all time, probably top 7.
Yeah, man. And not just that, but I just feel like that when Madrid never replaced Toni Kroos, that was really it. That was really it for their whole midfield. Who was really there? Valverde? You think that Valverde is gonna carry your midfield like how Toni Kroos did in terms of dictating the play? No, he's not. He's not that type of midfielder. And not just that, but your right back situation, which I don't know if they're gonna get Trent. I think it's done, right? I think the Trent deal is supposedly done, but like Valverde was playing right back for what, a few games, and that goes to show you for the lack of depth from the from Real Madrid itself.
Yeah,
but
hold on, just on this. You said
yeah,
we did this on Carnage's channel. Yeah, we did it. We probably spent about an hour and a half on this.
bro.
And they all were because I said 100 men will destroy a gorilla. In fact, I started off saying like 20, 30 men, but I kind of retracted that. It won't be 20, but 70 or 80. Do you know how many people got? If you got you got Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry and fucking just John Jones and stuff like that. Yeah, like into an area and you put a gorilla there, they are going to beat it. It cannot kill all of them that easily. It cannot do it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would take just me, just the gorilla. Due or Yamal, I'd go Yamal. Although Due, I really do like. I think Due's going to cook tomorrow if he's playing.
Yamal,
I do really
as of right now for me too. I think, but Due is, dude. I really think that PSG might win the Champions League. I have some sort of thing.
I've been
PSG, PSG, they've changed as a team, and I can't wait. If we do talk about PSG, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but they've really transformed as a team. We haven't seen a PSG team like this in a while. So, in terms of having all those egos in one locker room, like Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, and like I said, there's too many superstars. When you have too many superstars, you're gonna have problems. And not just that, but Carlo Ancelotti had no ideas left in the tank. It worked last season because he actually had he actually had a regular striker, Hoselu. That, and if you don't have balance in the team, it won't work. It really won't work, guys. And I've been saying this.
Big up. Was the Eubank and do you know the boxing fight that happened on the weekend? Do you know that one? Was it big in the USA or do you not know?
I'm not sure. I actually didn't.
I know it was big in Spain because Catalan. I don't know if he's in my chat. Catalan, and I think there was someone in Saudi. Obviously, it's big in Saudi. Come on my chat, and they did say, but yeah, if we beat them tomorrow, are we favourites? Do you reckon Arsenal are the favourites if they beat PSG tomorrow? Depends how they beat them. But I don't think they're the favourites anyways because I think Barca are the favourites. It depends if Barca's result.
It depends on the result for tomorrow because you never know with PSG team. Yeah, they went 1-0 down to Liverpool and it ended up, schooling them at Anfield. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I'm still backing PSG to win. But Arsenal, if they could keep their defensive strategy good against PSG, you never know. You never know what they could pull out of their hat. I mean, they do have some injuries, I believe, right? Gabriel is injured as well.
Yeah, Partey's out.
Yeah, Partey's also missing the first leg. Who else is missing? I think is Declan Rice missing?
Jorginho, Moreno, I think might be missing. Havertz is obviously missing. Declan Rice is there.
Declan Rice is there. Okay, so yeah, because if Declan Rice wasn't going to be there, I feel like the PSG would take them. Honestly, I feel like that it's going to be. I mean, if we do predictions, it's gonna be low scoring in my opinion. I don't think that PSG is going to score more than 2 goals. But if they do,
I said then in the first leg, and I said 2-2 in the second leg. Moreno is fit to play. All right, cool.
All right, that's good.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? Like, comments, share, subscribe. Big up, bro. Champion, thank you for your support to LFC. I don't support LFC, mate. And what does that say? What does YNWA mean? I don't quite know that, mate.
Wait, where?
So yeah, I'd rather walk alone. Let's just say that. Joselu's a good striker. Yeah, he was brilliant, man. Saka gonna cook tomorrow. 2-0 Arsenal. Flares. Hey, bro, can you answer my question? If Messi is the GOAT, why was he flop at PSG La Liga, boy, for a reason? Why has he won a World Cup, bro? Ronaldo's a World Cup flop if you want to go there. Zero World Cup knockout goals. Even Harry Maguire's got one. In fact, Neuer's got an assist. So, yeah, my brother is a PSG fan. How can I donate? I can't get donations up, and so I get enough watch time, which is I'm pretty much nearly there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Am I lagging, by the way? Mohammed, your brother's going to cry tomorrow. Hide him from hide the TV from him. I do think PSG are going to win. I still stand by. I think PSG are winning the Champions League. I said that in the group stages.
I agree. In my opinion, it's between Barca.
No, I'm just going to refresh. Go and carry on. So I'm going to refresh quickly.
Yep. Yeah, no, guys. I feel like that's going to be between PSG and Barca. You know, because not just that. You know, I don't like Inter. We all know this. I don't like Inter. But especially if you watch my channel, I do not like Inter at all. I give them credit when they deserve credit, but I hate Inter for a passion. So, of course, I would want Barca to be in the final because it will be actually entertaining with PSG going through. And I'm actually going to back PSG to probably win the.
Just on this logic, by the way, if you want to use that logic, then cool. Is Zlatan the GOAT because he done it in about 20 different leagues? Like, well, do you know what I'm saying? Pele didn't do what Pele is the GOAT to some people, by the way. I just never watched him, so I wouldn't know.
I actually have his signature in my room in New York. So it's crazy, bro. No, I'll definitely put a post up because it's on a nice leather ball. It's pretty cool. And I shook his hand when I was younger, so it was insane.
Just a question: you support Italy in it, the Euros or the World Cup?
Oh yeah, all day, bro. All day, man.
Right. Are you? How do you feel for World Cup 2026?
Not so good in terms of qualifying. I mean, we suck at that, but hey, at least we win, right? But no, I feel like that. I think we will make it to the World Cup this time. You know, of course, we're the Italian national team has been a disaster for a couple years now. Since like after that Euro, we lost so many players. We lost literally our defense. You know, with Bonucci and Chiellini in the back. You know, they were even for Juventus too when we lost them. But I feel like that in terms of Italy, they should make it. They should, and I hope so because they support Italy. So, do you rate Calafiori? Calafiori when he not at Arsenal. I feel like that he hasn't been doing well at Arsenal, and I feel like that he just hasn't clicked in that Premier League. But if he comes back to Serie A and he comes back and plays and he's more consistent, he's been injured too. So at the moment, I don't rate him. So I could say.
I think he's a scrub. I've never seen any comp to this guy actually defending. This guy, I know Arsene, he's in my chat before. He's trying to wind me up. Yeah, listen, bro, that's not the only. Be later. See you later, Mohammed. Bro, I'm not even using that logic, bro. You're the one bringing. You're the one. I'm like saying like. You're the one bringing up the fact that he flopped or something, apparently, for PSG. So I'm just like, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like, Messi's a better player than Ronaldo because he's a better player than Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just a better player than him. It's just pretty simple, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What else? Oh, yeah, we're talking about what? So you think? What did you say for the PSG Arsenal game?
No, I feel like the PSG will go through. But I feel like that it's going to be a hard in terms of the first leg.
What about Barca Inter?
Listen, I hate Inter, and they've been, you know, really bad for the past couple games, and I'm loving it, bro. They went from treble to now worrying for no trophies this season. But do not count Inter out. Don't underestimate them, Barca fans in the chat. Don't underestimate him, especially Inter, you know? Because Inter, they know when to turn it on sometimes. Yes, you could say that they've been tired. Okay. But in my opinion, they you know, what? They basically lost the Scudetto to Napoli kind of probably now. They just got out of the Coppa Italia to Milan, to AC Milan. So I really think that they're really just focusing on Champions League. Now, Barca need to be very careful in terms of the counterattack because, and not just that, but when you press this Inter team, you better get them in the right position in their own half. Because if you do not, they will, because just their chemistry, bro. Inter's chemistry, and this is where I give them credit. Their chemistry, especially in the back, they had the same back line for a couple years now. But the way that they've been playing out of the back in terms of when the other teams pressure, it's hard to get it off and like for them to make a mistake, you know? And when they switch from the transitions, it's like they're very quick, especially with DeMarco going to be there. They got to be very careful with DeMarco because if DeMarco sends in a beautiful cross, you already know Martinez is going to probably finish that. So
this ain't true, by the way. This was 2010.
That's 2010, bro.
Let's give you 2 community notes because that's 1 community note, and this isn't true because he literally beat my club while Ronaldo was playing in the UCL final.
Yeah,
so
2009. Yeah, 2009.
So he's that's 2 community notes, bro. Either PSG or Inter. When I'm backing PSG, man. I think PSG beating Arsenal.
Hassan, bro, wait. Didn't you just say? Wait, did this guy just say? Wait, Hassan, bro. Didn't you just say, bro, that you're a Juve fan in the chat, or was it somebody else? Because I don't remember you saying that.
He
There's
did,
no way that you actually said that.
He's a Madrid fan. He's a Madrid fan.
Oh my gosh, bro, Hassan, bro, come on, bro, stop. You're seriously, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's not going to say Barca. He can't stand Barca. I know he can't.
Bro, just say that Barca go through to the final and then they lose in the final, bro. That's even better. That's even better. The banter's even better if Barca lose in the final. And listen, I hope Barca loses in the final.
Listen, I'm not really that bothered. It's just it'd be hilarious seeing Omar's meltdown. Because listen, at the end of the day, yeah, with Omar, I wouldn't even focus on his meltdown. But when he started,
imagine Ousmane Dembele. Imagine Ousmane Dembele scoring, bro, in the final against Barca.
Exactly, Barca versus.
That's why it'll make it even sweeter, bro.
Exactly. There's an American one. Do you ever want to visit the UK one day?
Wow. Does America want to visit? Yeah, no, of course, one day for sure. It's definitely on the list for sure, bro.
Just don't get to London. Just don't get to London.
Yeah, London's
even outside, put in the chat. He was like, "Did you see this video? There's a video in London right now. So obviously in India and Pakistan, they're having a bit of a thing." And he was like, "Did you see that in London the Indians and they're like fighting against each other? They're protesting against each other."
Oh my gosh! No, I literally just said this, Hassan. I literally just said this, bro. Like, imagine Dembele, bro. That's crazy.
I wouldn't recommend going there, bro. I don't even go there myself, and it's about 20 minutes. Well, it was about 20 minutes up the road. It's on a bus. Imagine Dembele scoring in the final versus Barca. He'd celebrate as well. Say football instead of soccer. No, he says football, bro.
Football, bro.
Yeah, he says football, bro. But yeah, man. I was gonna do a combined 11, but I don't know what combined 11 I wanted to do. Hold on. Let's do lineup. Hold on. Obviously, you don't want not Cherky. So you don't want Xerxes in it.
At the moment, no. At the moment, I think the rumors for Xerxes to Juve.
No, you don't want Højlund now. You want Højlund now, innit? Yeah, you want Højlund, don't you?
Højlund. Yeah, Højlund's definitely there, bro. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Del Piero is bro.
What? So what you saying?
What do you call
would you want Højlund? Would you want Højlund at your football club?
No. No, I'm sorry. I can't, bro. I can't take that freaking fraud, bro. Oh my god. That would be the end. Listen, if he starts, imagine he starts cooking
lads, from Ronaldo to Vlahovic to Højlund.
Listen, but I reckon Højlund's better, bro. Højlund's better than that freaking scrub that I have in my team, bro.
Vlahovic is not. You better than Vlahovic.
Bro, you want Vlahovic, bro? I'll give you him, bro. A present, bro, from Juventus, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. The amount of goals.
I can get better, though. I can get better. So
what do you mean? Nah, bro. Nah. Well, not just that, but we'll see. I mean, we're also linked with Osimhen, which is the #1 target. I think we made our first bid, the highest bid at the moment. So let's see what happens with Osimhen to Juve. But Højlund is definitely going to be there, but we will only sign Højlund on a loan, I believe. On a loan. I'm not sure if an obligation yet, no option, but I just know it's a loan that we're only willing to accept. So, as Mr. Viking.
As a Madrid fan, I would swap Rodrigo or Vinny for Haaland any day. But we're talking about Højlund, not Haaland, bro. I mean, yeah, fair dues, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Can we do a UCL? That was what I'm going to do. UCL. Yeah. For the remaining teams, obviously the 4 teams in the UCL, let's do a combined 11. Who'd you go in goal? Starting off with, we've got Donnarumma, Chesney, unless you want to put fucking to static in. Summer, and who's the other one? Raya.
Yeah, Raya. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Chesney, man. Chesney, yeah, bro. Chesney, Juve legend as well. Juve legend in terms of goalkeepers, for sure.
The chat is saying Chesney as well. What the hell?
Yeah, no, Chesney, man.
Well, how'd you even get his name up? Wojciech. There you go.
Wojciech Chesney. There you go. Yeah, Chesney for me, man. He's been class for Barca this season.
Come out of retirement as well, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right back.
I mean, just help him.
Who did I go? See, I go Timber.
I go Hakimi.
No, I'll go Timber. Let's see what the chat is saying. I'd go Timber. Timber, Jules Koundé, and Hakimi. And the other one is that scrub Dumfries, but no, he's a right wing.
Yeah, not Dumfries, bro. I call him Dumfries.
Or Pavard or something. Yeah, is that the road? Yeah, I'm saying
like. No Pavard, bro. Pavard's injured, by the way, too, which is crazy.
Hey, touchline, bank me that play. Staying in the chat, great doing business.
Yo, bro, but chat, what do you guys think, bro? Chat, I'm Hakimi or Timber?
I'm going Timber. He's going Hakimi.
Hey, Hakimi, yeah, bro. I say Hakimi.
Yeah, 2 of them have gone Hakimi, so we're gonna have to go.
Yeah,
Hakimi.
bro. No, I think he's been class for PSG this season.
Yeah, yes. Left back, I go Nuno Mendes.
Yeah, Nuno Mendes. Yeah.
Who else though? Who else is there? There's Balde. I think's decent. Nuno Mendes.
Do we count DeMarco?
Yeah, but he's a wing back. So I wouldn't put a wing back.
I wouldn't put it. Yeah, just screw it. Nuno Mendes. Yeah.
And who's the other one? I keep fucking going blank. Skelly. I do think Skelly's a decent player, but what we're saying? I'm going Nuno Mendes personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you going Nuno Mendes as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mendes for me.
Centre backs. Are you putting your Italian brother in there?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to. I feel like, well, let's see. I mean, there's a lot of Italian center backs that we could put, but you know what? Even though I don't like Inter, I'll say Bastoni. Why not? I'll say Bastoni.
Yeah, I think even the chat said Bastoni, man. I'll go Bastoni. Who else though for the right one?
Yeah, who would be the right?
Oh, Saliba.
Yeah, Saliba.
Yeah. Cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Gabriel might be given a shout, but he's been injured. Who would you go though? Gabriel or Bastoni?
Gabriel. That's what I would do. If he was, not injured, I would go for him. But
you'd go Gabriel or Bastoni?
Yeah.
In the which one should you just go? Yeah, go with a 6. Let's go with a DM. Who would you go with in the pivot? Who's available? We've got. Well, we should go for the DM first. So we'll go with a DM, an 8, and a 10.
Okay.
So we've got Declan Rice, Thomas Partey. Who's Inter's one? Inter don't really have a DM.
Well, they have Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Well, Barella's not really a DM.
Exactly. They don't know about DMs. Çalhanoğlu, yeah.
Çalhanoğlu's a DM.
I have De Jong. De Jong or Casado. And
Vitinha. Vitinha's been.
Vitinha, yeah. Yo, good shout.
Yeah, Vitinha. Yeah, I actually forgot about him.
What about the 8 though? Because he's saying Barella, he's saying Neves, he's saying Rice. What are we saying? Pedri? I don't know. I'd put Pedri in a 10 probably.
Yeah,
I put Pedri in a 10.
Yeah, Pedri in the 10. Yeah, I'll put Pedri in the 10, and I'll say since his performance against Madrid, Rice. What do you take Rice over Jean Neves? Yeah. Oh yeah.
For now or something, or
yeah, for now. At the moment, yeah. Unless like I said, PSG, if they do like a master performance against Arsenal, we'll see. But at the moment, it's Rice. So yeah, Rice and Vitinha. That's crazy.
Right
That's
wing
crazy.
is a shoo-in. I don't think anyone could disagree that Yamal gets in.
Yamal. Yeah.
Yamal gets in 100%. We've actually only got 3 Barca players, and one's the goalkeeper, which is kind of crazy because everyone's sitting there gassing them up, saying they're the best team in the world. But yeah, left wing. Who did you go this season?
Ooh.
Rafinha. Who else you got? Martinelli.
Due, Martinelli. Barcola. Who else? A couple other guys.
Yeah, Barcola's a scrub though.
Oh, yeah. Kvara. Yeah, why? No, I didn't know why you actually put it up to that in the chat, guys. Yeah, Kvara.
Yeah.
Wait, Rafinha. Wait, what about Rafinha?
No, I was thinking about Due.
Yeah.
Or Rafinha, and then I clocked.
Yeah, Kvara. Yeah, Kvara, bro.
Nah,
guys, Hassan. Yeah, chat. Yo, it's Kvara, bro.
Catalan stinker, and Kvaratskhelia is miles better.
Kvara, bro. As a player, bro,
Kvara goes there, bro. Come on, man. Yeah. That guy's a baller, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's only going to get better and better with his numbers and stuff. Yeah, Rafinha is the top goal scorer on top of Sister, but you know what I mean? As I say, bro. Yeah, I mean, Mourinho said those who analyze football with stats are idiots. Do you know what I'm saying?
One season wonder, by the way. Rafinha, one season wonder.
I've got a pair of eyes, bro. Anyone with a brain can tell you Kvaratskhelia is
miles, bro.
Miles better, man.
Oh man,
Dembele in the right wing is Dembele's been playing striker though.
Yeah, he's been playing striker.
Lewandowski, I'd put in there.
Lautaro, Thuram.
Yeah, Lautaro, Thuram, Lewandowski, Moreno, or Dembele, which is thingy. Yeah, I would put Lewandowski because he's a 9, but I wouldn't be against putting Dembele in because how the season's out.
At the moment, Dembele probably would be the solution, but I think at the same time, Lautaro's been good for Inter.
Listen, Catalan, bruv. You know, if he plays you in the final, he's gonna cook Jules Koundé.
Catalan, bro. Don't say that about Kvara, bro. Kvara is a great player, bro. Trust me.
I remember his goal against Ajax a few years ago. He scored some sick goal against Ajax.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, did you see the goal that he scored against Aston Villa in the first leg, bro?
Yeah.
Dude, like, come on, man. Kvara is definitely up there. He took Napoli to their first Scudetto in 33 years. Crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous player, man. I would probably go Lewandowski personally.
Yeah,
I think he's mad disrespected when I'm on panels and that with Will and stuff like that. Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't know why
they always seem to downplay him. Like he is better than majority of the strikers to have ever played the game.
Exactly.
When I hear Will say things like Harry Kane's a better footballer than him, I don't understand it. Like for me, the only one I'd probably put ahead of him is Benzema. I'd probably put him above Suarez. I'd probably put him above Zlatan. I'd probably put him above Aguero. Do you know what I'm saying? All these top names, I'd put him up there. He's longevity, trophies, big games. Do you know what I'm saying? Records, everything. Proper gunman. Okay, Kvara went to PSG for an easy life. He has no ball joining the top club.
What top club would he go into? What top club would he go into? Real Madrid, your rivals? Yeah, sure, bro. Let him go there.
Yeah, but they've already got 3 left wingers.
Yeah, and by the way, Barca don't need they don't need no wingers,
and they can't afford him probably.
Yeah,
I did sort of think
it makes sense.
He shouldn't have gone PSG. I'd love them at United. To be honestly, I'd love them at United, but yeah, we're not in that position to get him. So yeah, what other teams would he go to? Bayern is probably the only one, and that's still a shit league. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Then Cabarasi's good, but he don't get ahead of Saliba or Bastoni for me.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? They're 2 elite defenders. But that's our 11, bro. We're going with Chesney, Hakimi, Saliba, Bastoni, Mendes, Vitinha, Rice, Pedri, Kvaratskhelia, Lamine Yamal, and Lewandowski. Are you happy with that? Is the chat happy with that? That would win the Champions League.
Yeah, that would win the Champions League, bro. That's a sick team.
I'm not too sure about the scrubbing goal, but
yeah, no, I think Chesney would definitely do well. I mean, he only he only lost 1 game, and that was against Dortmund in the second leg this season. like in terms of in 2025. So, hey, I think Szczesny's been underrated. Definitely underrated for Barca.
Fairs, but I would probably put. Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not really a great section of goalkeepers. It does show how football has fallen off, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Some of these are ballers. To be fair, Pedri's a baller, Lamin's a baller, Kvaratskhelia is a baller, Lewandowski.
Yeah,
but could you compare this to a team 10 years ago? Like, let's say the 2017 UCL semis. No, 2015 UCL semis. 2015 UCL semis.
Oh, no.
Barca, Bayern, and Juve and Real Madrid. I don't think a player here would get in. I don't think a player here would start.
They wouldn't even start. Not even close, bro. I'm telling you that team would get demolished by all those teams that were there, bro. I'm not even kidding. That semifinal was crazy.
Who would realistically start in them teams? Who? There's no one. Like the midfield was Pogba, Iniesta, and
Pirlo. Yeah, bro.
Or you could just do Pogba, Iniesta, Busquets, or Pogba, Pirlo.
They're never starting, bro. They're never starting, bro. They're gonna be the reserves, bro.
None of them would do. None of them would do. The defense had Chiellini, Bonucci, or PK. Yeah, Dani Alves at right back.
Hassan, and I hate you Madrid fans, bro. I hate you Madrid fans, bro, for that team, bro. 2017.
Exactly. Ronaldo, curly hair Ronaldo. I told people about this, by the way. The haircuts, everything, bro. The haircuts, everything. Trust me. Do you know what I'm saying? The haircuts,
it's like, bro.
No, but Lewandowski wouldn't start though.
No, he wouldn't. No, I don't think so.
Hold on. Lewandowski's not better than Benz.
Well, you had Suarez at the time.
Yeah, Benzema and Suarez. And Lewandowski himself, by the way. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Yeah, he wouldn't start ahead of himself. Lewandowski himself, because he was in the semi-finals.
That's 2017.
Yeah, I mean, Lamine Yamal and Kvaratskhelia and Pedri are three of the top players, but they wouldn't get there. Kvaratskhelia is not getting ahead of Neymar, and Lamine Yamal is not getting ahead of Leo Messi. I'll say Neymar, fucking Ronaldo. Sorry. So Kvaratskhelia is not getting ahead of Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? And right back, no one actually gets anywhere near that team. I reckon the B team, you could probably make a better B team than this. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how. There's people that will fully tell you that this team, that football hasn't fallen off. Do you know what I'm saying? And they look at this, like, you want to go to the B team, you're looking at what? Cruz, Vidal. Do you know what I'm saying? Marquisio or whatever. Like, who else? Lam. Do you know what I'm saying? Bale was the right winger. Do you know what I'm saying?
Iron Robin, yo.
Frank Ribery.
Do you know Frank Ribery. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The B team would beat this team. The B team would slap this team, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah. I'm going to actually wrap up in a minute. We've gone live for nearly an hour. Bro. You know, it was quite delayed for the show with Carnage. But bless up, bro. What you got coming up, bro?
At the moment, of course, the UCL predictions I'm doing. I just did that video. I just have to edit it now. Of course, more Juventus news. Probably a couple other things I'm going to talk about. Definitely trying to get a new show coming up as well. Football Arena as well. So let's see. I'm definitely starting a couple of new shows as well. We're going to talk about different things about different clubs as well. So it's going to be like a nice panel. So we'll definitely do something, and I'm definitely going to invite you for sure. Touchline. I got you, bro.
Big up, man. Big up. I will be live Wednesday for sure. Tuesday, I don't know. And obviously on Thursday, I will be live chat with the Man United Bilbao pray along. It will be the D-Day. It's going to be it's going to be live D-Day, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Live D-Day. I hope we win. Of course, and we will be there. Do you know what I'm saying? Channel link. Let me put his link in the thingy. Hold on. Juve Corner Cast. Hold on one sec, bro. Oh, fuck, I just clicked that. There you go. Should be in the chat. Make sure you go subscribe to him, people. Make sure you subscribe to me. Nearly on 1,000. But yeah, we will be there for the live pray along on Thursday. But yeah, I should be live on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'll be live on Tuesday or not. But yeah, man, big up for coming on. Zier's a fraud.
Big up, brother.
Zier's a fraud. Big up to Will for the raid. And I'm out, people. Bosh.
Peace, guys.